Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Podcast, the podcast that reviews movies and talks that nerd shit. This is episode 809, and I am not cosplaying Leonardo DiCaprio in one battle after another. I am just cold inside my home. As always, is the Nerd Chicano here to host Shell on some wonderful co-host Brian Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night, we got hit by a winter storm here in Texas, and it is cold. I still have power, thankfully, and that means that we can still do this. And Brad's no longer being held hostage by his friends.
Nope.
So he can do this.
I was slightly hungover, so
Yeah?
like a 2-day hangover. I'm getting old.
Jesus Christ, man. But before we can go ahead and get into today's review, Brad, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. You know, I got this stupid thing that I'm trying to figure out. It's an emulator game. But the SD card I think is fucked up on it. So now I'm trying to figure out how to do electronics.
Yeah. 1 degree below zero after another. Yeah. 1 degree below zero after another. Yeah. How's it going over there for you, Stacy? How's the weather over there? Cause over here it was really fucking cold in the morning. I took the dogs out at 4 p.m. today, and I was like, dude, it is still fucking cold. Get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, dude, it is cold. It is cold for sure. Brad, today we're going to be doing our top 5 TV shows, miniseries, whatever you want to call them, of 2025, as we finally get to do our list.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to be doing 5 shows and 2 honorable mentions today. What is Stacey saying? Warm and humid, 22 degrees, still snowbound. Hopefully be warmer tomorrow. Fuck that, bro. Oh, fuck that. Bro, what's it like over there in your neck of the woods?
It's a bit cold, but
Nothing like that.
No, low 30s, highs of 50s, 60s. It was raining from like Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
That was about it.
I can tell you right now.
It's a bit chilly.
It is 29 degrees here in Houston, Texas, bro.
Yeah.
Tomorrow in the morning, it is projected to be 25 when I wake up to take the dogs out, bro.
Currently 42 degrees here.
Fuck you. It's cold. It is fucking cold. Whereas Stacy is like, fuck both of you guys, bro. It's 22 over here, and I still have snow.
Oh, you.
Yeah. Brad, how was your weekend with your friends, man?
It was fun. Had a late Friendsgiving, and so a lot of food. I smoked turkey, made pizzas, drank a lot of wine. So it was good.
Yeah. All right. Did you get to? You probably didn't get to watching anything, man.
No, not really.
No.
I did watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh yeah. I watched that yesterday
and
too.
I did watch the newest Fallout.
Okay. All right. I got to watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms yesterday. We're just gonna have to catch up on that during the week. Unless you have somebody else fucking coming over again.
Yeah, plan on it.
Yeah. I can't get mad because like I go out of the country every now and then too, so you know. I guess it just happens now.
I mean, you could get mad. I just won't do you any good.
Well, you're not gonna do anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point? I feel like if Brad and I, we could really take this to like new heights if we could just like ignore our family and our.
Oh yeah.
And Brad can ignore his responsibilities.
Yeah.
Like just simply, Brad goes home, comes back home, watches movies, does podcasts. If we could just do that.
Yeah, it'd be great.
It'd be great, Brad.
Just paid the bills.
No, that's what I said, right? Brad could just go to work. Like both of us just work, come back home, watch movies, and do podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Never works that way.
Never works like that. No, we have responsibilities to everybody else but ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah. I was stuck in home this weekend because it is too goddamn cold to do that shit. Do anything. On Friday though, I went to go see 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Fucking fantastic. Um, but other than that, Saturday, Sunday, and today, I'll stay my ass inside. It is too fucking cold to be doing any of that. So, yeah, I really got nothing much else to give to say.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I just like, guys, I saw the roads were frozen, highways were frozen. I'm not going out there. Y'all in Houston, y'all can't drive in the rain, in the sun, in the wind. What make you
Y'all
think?
just can't drive.
Yeah, fuck y'all make you think that you can drive in the fucking rain, and I mean in the ice or in the snow. Fuck that. So without further ado, I guess we should probably get into our five favorite shows of 2025.
Heck yeah.
Today's episode of the Nerd Court is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off your first order with code TheNerdCourt. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. So if you're new here and you don't know how we do this, we go 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Honorable mentions, and then number one. So let's go ahead and start this off here, Brad. What is your number 5 of 2025?
We're not doing honorable mentions first?
No, it's always 5, 4, 3, 2, honorable mentions, and 1.
Got it. Okay. My number 5, I'm going to go with Invincible Season 3.
All right. Any thoughts?
I think after the whole mess that was Season 2, Invincible definitely redeemed itself. It was on the fence. I think Raul can safely say it was on the fence for us coming back. And we were like, if this isn't good, we're just not going to review it anymore. We may watch it, but we may not review it. Yeah. And it came back strong in Season 3, and I thought it was really a good watch.
Yeah, those first 2 episodes were definitely ones that I was like, okay, man, if this doesn't work, we're not reviewing this shit.
And I like to think they learned from not splitting it this time.
Yeah.
And doing like 3 months in the middle or however long they went. Yeah. And kind of just bored us. But I do like the progression of our characters. Mark definitely. And I think Season 4 is going to be fucking kick-ass.
My number 5, Brad, is The Last of Us Season 2. I think that the whole way that they handled it, to me, is still... I mean, I've had some time to dissect this season and to let it digest since we finished it. I still think that it is a bit off to me to have the season split between the 2 characters and what, one story is one season, one story is the other. But I still think that show was just really well written. I also think that it had like some really good moments in it. Joel and Ellie, their final talk before Joel dies, Joel dying. It's just there's some really good there's some really good moments inside of this season, and it definitely was one of the stronger seasons of the year, but it's still on the lower end for me. I think that if we were to do like a full 10, if we would have watched like 10 seasons of television this year, it probably would have been on the lower, like number 10, number 9, something like that. Yeah. But I still got to give it its flowers. I think that they did a good job, like special effects and stuff like that, music and everything like that. I think they did a really good job with that stuff. But narratively, not as strong as what else is on this list of mine. So now we can go ahead and go into number 4, Brad.
Yes. So number 4, let me get to it. Let me get to my notes. So number 4, I have as Peacemaker Season 2.
Okay, we both share the same number 4, Brad.
Very nice. I just have to throw out there. I think you know, I don't think it's a secret that Peacemaker season 2 was a highlight of John Cena's basically acting career.
Yep.
Showed his range. He was terrific in it, as well as all his other cast members. And it also makes sense why he chose to retire from the WWE. And I think he's probably going to focus more on acting.
Yeah. I also have to say, like, it being the first like the first live action TV show for the new DC universe, and it's coming out like months after Superman hit theaters, and people were just really hype on the DCU
Mm-hmm.
already. You
Yeah,
know,
the cameos of Lex Luthor in there, like
yeah, people wanted to see how James Gunn was gonna handle, you know, something that he had once included in the past DC universe
mm-hmm.
and bringing it into his new one. And I think that honestly, the way that he handled it was the only way that it was gonna be handled. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, like he's like saying, okay, guys, this stuff that you see, this is what's it called? This is what's canon. Well, you don't if you don't see it, it's not canon. And this big moment from season 1, yeah, I'm just retconning that shit and putting who I want in there. And it's like, okay, it makes sense. So I got to give it his flowers too, man. John Cena definitely showed his range in this one, and it's one of the biggest highlights for me. It was seeing how Cena can go to like funny, haha, to action star, to
dramatic.
really dramatic at
Yeah.
points. Brad, what's your number 3, bro?
My number 3 is Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, I can tell you this right now. Daredevil Born Again season 1 is not on my honorable mentions and is not on my list. But yeah, go ahead and tell me why it's on yours.
I mean, the return of Daredevil, and I gotta say, what was the Echo really put a bad taste in my mouth. And I think Daredevil, it showcases what we kind of want to see. It was not as gritty as the Netflix, but I think
No.
it's Disney taking a risk and it's allowing them. I wish we could have got more episodes, of course. But it was cool seeing Daredevil, seeing the Punisher again, and just getting familiar faces.
Yeah. Definitely also one of those instances where I was thankful for a rewrite because
Holy God, can you imagine? Like we got the one episode where we're pretty sure it wasn't a rewrite, the bank episode,
yeah,
and that
yeah.
was
Well, I'm pretty sure
horrid.
that's what that series was gonna look like, and I'm like, yeah, I am happy that they ended up doing a rewrite and reshooting this whole show
Yeah.
because holy crap. Look, man. I was very, very what's it called vocal about my thoughts on Daredevil season 1, Daredevil Born Again season 1. I like it. I think it's a good show, and I think that there were points where I loved it, but I think that it has a lot to compete against
Yeah.
from its predecessor, and I think that there was moments where Disney really was trying to capture that feeling and was trying to bring the grittiness from that Netflix show, and it just couldn't do it. It couldn't do it, and I think for a Disney Daredevil show, it is as good as I thought it was gonna be.
hmm
But
Plus, I mean, plus Kingpin. I mean, I'm glad they brought back Kingpin that we
mhm,
remember from the Netflix series versus, um,
the one in Hawkeye
yeah,
and
the one in Hawkeye.
and Echo,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, yeah, there was moments in Echo where it was kind of like a gritty
but yeah, Gritty
Kingpin,
King,
but
but just Echo just ruined it.
yeah,
But Raul just enjoyed Ironheart more.
yeah, yeah. Ironheart is up here as well. Yeah. I mean, I look, man. I love Daredevil. He's my favorite character. I have a lot of you know fond memories of those 3 seasons. I think those 3 seasons are the best written shows in comic book media. But I just don't just didn't it just didn't hit as much as I thought it as much as like those other 3 seasons did. I do like the way they included the Punisher, and I am excited to see that Punisher special presentation that they're going to be doing. So hopefully we get to see that soon. Brad, completely off topic, but I did not realize that I think it's next week. or this week, we get Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that until I did a reaction of the trailer for my stream.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, wait, we're getting Wonder Man already? I'm like, holy shit. But with that said, my number 3, Brad, is a show that we finished very early in the year, actually in the first 2 months of the year. This does count for me because it ended in 2025. Creature Commando Season 1, which is unofficially the start of the DCU.
Yeah.
Officially, they want to say that it started with Superman, but Creature Commandos was the first taste of what the DCU was going to be. Bro, this show is still great. The writing was fantastic. James Gunn just brings in a lot of what he kind of brought to the table with the Suicide Squad, and he just like amplifies it to 11. He turns it up to 11 with the raunchiness and the jokes, and there was also some really good heartfelt episodes like the one about the Weasel.
The Weasel.
Yeah, the Weasel, and then
Nazi killing robots.
not the GI robot, and also just at the heart of it, the Bride of Frankenstein's journey through the whole show, and how we and also I cannot remember her name, but her sacrifice made for like one of my favorite moments of last year's television. Well, the mer woman, the sea creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but fantastic season of television. To me, that was what really showed me that like, okay, this DCU is gonna have like a really different like approach to it. It's got its James Gunn flavor, but it also just has the whimsy and the intrigue that comes with like the comic book media. But Brad, what's your number 2?
So my number 2 is actually 1A.
1A, yeah. I feel like 1 and 2 are going to be 1A, 1B for me.
Yeah. We might have them flipped. We probably have them flipped.
Probably, Brad.
So my 1A is Andor Season 2.
Yeah, we do have it flipped. Go ahead, Brad.
I mean, what can you say? The first season is the best thing Disney had made since the 70s movies. And Season 2, not quite, to me, as great as Season 1, but really damn close. Like, really close. I don't know. I think combined, it might be one of the best television series ever made.
Yeah. I agree with you. I'll speak more on that in a bit. My number 2 is It Welcome to Derry, Chapter 1. I'm not saying Season 1. It's Chapter 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Talk more about it. Go talk more about my number 1.
Yeah. Well, you already talked about my number 1, so yeah. So I loved this season, man. I just, since they announced it when they had first launched HBO Max, and they said that they were going to be doing a It show, I was like, how the fuck do you handle that? I was already really.
I had all faith in HBO though.
I mean,
comparatively.
I had faith too, but I wondered like how are we gonna do it? Like how are they gonna do this? Like, is it gonna be a straight up prequel series? And I think that the way that they're handling it, with looking at the specific years of when Pennywise appears, it makes a lot of sense. The show was perfectly casted. I think that it also had some great writing, some amazing special effects. I'm still kind of thinking about a lot of those visual effects, dude, and what they
Oh yeah.
how they were able to do a lot of it practical as well.
Also, the actors in it. I mean,
yeah, perfectly cast, bro.
Off.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Richie.
Yeah, Rich. I love the connections they made to It Chapter 1 and 2, and I think that the way that they did it, it was seamless to me. It didn't feel forced. I think they did a really good job on that. The music, I mean, just everything, dude. I think it's one of the best shows of last year, and when we look at like how you handle, a show that that is set in a broader universe, that is connecting to like a movie. I mean, it's kind of like how I talk about Gen V, bro. It's like Gen V is the way you should do a spin-off, and I think that this is the way you should do like a TV show being adapted from a book that was like a famous movie before.
Well,
and I know that there's a 90s miniseries, and you guys will probably be like, oh, well, the 90s miniseries is better, but I really like this. And like we said it before. Sorry, Brad. Go ahead.
I mean, it was really good.
Yeah. And like I said, like we said before, I feel like they just gave Bill Skarsgård so much room to play with in this show. And I think that his because I rewatched chapter 1 and chapter 2, I think they gave him so much more to play with in this one.
Yeah,
and I think that he really he gave us that really memorable Pennywise performance in this one.
Yeah.
But Brad, let's go ahead and get into the honorable mentions before we go into number 1 that you already discussed and I already discussed. So, Brad, what are your 2 honorable mentions?
My 2 honorable mentions are actually Gen V Season 2 and Creature Commandos.
Gen V Season 2 and Creature Commandos.
Yes.
All right.
For all the specific reasons Ro has already said.
Mine are Invisible Season 3, which you already mentioned.
Yeah.
And Gen V Season 2. Everything that Brad said about Invincible Season 3, I didn't think that I was going to have to watch this, and I didn't know that if I was going to enjoy it. When I tell Brad, like, hey, man, are the first 2 episodes worth us reviewing? And he goes, yeah, they are. I said, okay, I'm going to give this a chance, and I'm glad we gave it a chance because it was really fucking good. We got Conquest, which gave us one of the fucking most brutal fights we've seen in this show.
And then Adam Eve, what happened to her? Like, holy God.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alan the Alien.
Yeah, the story in this. I mean, season 4 is going to be a whole fucking thing.
Yeah. I loved everything we had with Oliver and Mark. Battle Beast. We got Battle Beast. Yeah, which was so fucking cool. But man, it was a great season. And with Gen V Season 2, man, look, dude, it just wasn't strong as number 1. But like, and I can't fault them for this because of course you never planned for this, right? But I felt a massive weight missing without Chance.
But yeah, and there's nothing you can really do about that.
You can't do anything about that
in those regards. But I think they did it tastefully, and they said their goodbyes throughout the show.
Yeah, I think it was a great season of television. Like we said in our reviews, but there was just something that felt really off during that whole season.
Yeah. And I mean, it makes sense because they literally probably had to rewrite everything.
Yeah. So, a key
person went missing.
Yeah. So, I still love that show though, and that's why I wanted to give it some love in the honorable mentions because it was a really good show. And Brad, number 1. Yeah, I already talked about it, so you go ahead and do it.
Welcome to Derry. That's my number 1. Technically, though, I consider it Welcome to Derry and Andor pretty much tied.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Two good shows for the year. Probably some of the best television in a while. And yeah. I mean, and if I go through the list of all the things that didn't make it, you would understand. And I think the list that we've made right now is probably the best of the best that came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Brad, my number 1 is Andor Season 2.
Yeah.
It took forever for me to finish it. But when I finished it, I was like, yeah, man.
Did you feel complete? It felt complete.
It felt very complete.
Yeah.
But the reason I give this show the number 1, not just because it is amazing writing and just in overall storytelling, is because I brought it up. I think this is the show we need. We need it in 2025. I mean, there was no other show that was as important for us to get that year than Andor Season 2. It is a once-in-a-lifetime type of show that gives you a very topical outlook into the life, into our current regime that we're going through. So for it to for a show to hit the nail on the head like that, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more, man. And I think that, obviously, Lucasfilm is never going to make something as good as this again. I would hope they do, but I highly doubt it.
I highly doubt it.
Highly doubt it. But I love this show, man. I think that if you look at it overall, you look at these 2 seasons in Rogue One, you have some of the best stuff that Disney Star Wars has done since being purchased, since they purchased from Lucas. I love this show, man. I loved it. I know it took me forever to finish it, but I was very, 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 very satisfied when I finished it. And I said, you know what, man, I this is the one. This is it. It was neck and neck with me because I loved It Welcome to Derry, and It Welcome to Derry, I consumed it the way that I planned to consume Andor, but it didn't work out like that. I didn't consume it week to week. But when I sat there and I thought which one to me was the show that I think that defined the year, and I think that it really showed that it was the best of the best. To me, it was a no-brainer that it was Andor season 2.
Also, how many Skarsgård are we going to get in more shows?
I know, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's funny because if my list holds up for the movies, we'll be talking about a Skarsgård next week.
Again.
Yeah. Stacey, you got anything that we might have missed? Brad, I know there is some stuff that didn't make the cut for you. Any reason why last? I mean, I just want to kind of fill in the air here and just kind of get us to the 35-minute mark. But any reason why Last of Us season 2, Bear season 4 didn't make the cut?
I mean, honestly, the Bear season 4 just, I don't believe was good as, say, season 2. I think the Bear had, I don't want to say peaked, but season 2, I think, was probably some of the best television from FX. And then Last of Us season 2, I don't know. I think I preferred season 1 over season 2. And that was just it. It was just, it's a good season, but to me, I overly enjoyed season 1 way more.
What about fuck! What was I gonna ask you? I literally had it on my tip of my tongue. I just thought about it right now.
Stranger Things? Skeleton Crew?
Huh? Fuck no about Skeleton Crew.
Look, man, Skeleton Crew was good.
Skeleton Crew was entertaining, Brad.
It was entertaining, but it was no Andor season 2.
Yeah. Fuck, what was I gonna ask you? I had another one in here that I was thinking about. I guess, yeah, I just don't remember it. I've literally thought about it, dude. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't remember, Red. I don't remember. Yeah. No, I got nothing.
I mean, why wasn't Echo on your list?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Brad. But yeah, I mean, it's the only thing that I didn't get to watch what's it called, Bear season 4. I don't know, season 3 left such a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, I don't know if I want.
Season 4 was better than season 3, but season 2, like I said, I think the show definitely.
Don't watch enough TV myself. I didn't hear anything about Alien Earth or the Righteous Gemstones, though. I didn't get to watch Alien Earth. I want to watch Alien Earth, actually, and I think I'm going to be getting to that soon. I did not get to Alien Earth. I would have loved to have watched that. I know that people love that season. My brother sure as hell fucking loved that season. I didn't get to that. But yeah, Brad. Yeah, that's it, dude. There was something I was gonna ask you, Brad, and I didn't get to what's it called. I didn't get to remember it now. But I didn't what's it called. I didn't get to watch that season of the Bear. I did watch Dragon Ball Daima. I love Dragon Ball Daima, but when I thought about my other honorable mentions, I was like, yeah, these other two are better than Dragon Ball Daima. But I will say, what's it called? I love Dragon Ball Daima. Thank you for making Super Saiyan 4 canon, and thank you for giving Vegeta Super Saiyan 3. It was great. Love that. Look, man, Ironheart. I didn't like Ironheart, but I will say the fact that we got Mephisto, that was a good part in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you're looking forward to this year from TV, Brad?
Night of the Seven Kingdoms right now.
I'm looking forward to Lanterns.
Ooh,
To the Lanterns show.
Lanterns. I forgot about Lanterns.
Yeah.
Are we getting another
Ted season 2?
Yeah, we get Ted season 2.
Ted season 2.
Hey, let's be real. Ted season 1 was on Raul's list way longer than it had any business being.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of I can't remember the samurai show, like
Shogun.
Shogun.
I don't know if that's coming out this year.
Okay.
The Boys season 5.
Ooh, Boys season 5. Yeah.
Euphoria season 3.
That'll be interesting. Because it's been so long, and yeah. How are we feeling about Sydney Sweeney?
I feel that she's hot. That's all.
I mean, that's kind of the reason you watch Euphoria.
But I think to me, like, Lanterns, bro. I am itching for a new TV show or movie from the DC universe.
Yeah.
So, like, Lanterns to me is like a massive one that I'm just like really, really looking forward to. But of course, we also have House of the Dragon season 3 this year. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah. Is Damon gonna get off the fucking island?
He did. Started Starfleet Academy. Not sure if I'm up for a Trek 90210. Yeah.
Are we gonna place bets on a Lobo show?
No, because Supergirl's in Lobo. I mean, Lobo's in Supergirl.
Lobo is in Supergirl, but I guarantee you there'll probably be a show. Or Lobo shows up in Peacemaker.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, that's kind of it, guys, for our top 5 of 2025 for TV. Stay tuned for our top 10 movies of 2025 when we do it next week. But for now, that's all we got for you. Of course, keep up to date with us on. We didn't even make a banner for this, Brad. thenerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd at the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore, patreon.com/Nerdcore. If you're a patron at the $1 tier, you get this episode live and early before anybody else gets to watch it. That's how Stacy's chatting with us right now. Discord link is in the description below. That's where you can find Stacy, our executive producer of the show, and you can find him on the YouTube channel, the YouTube comments, all that wonderful stuff, because he doesn't have social media to promote. And of course, thank you to all the rest of our wonderful patrons. We love you guys so much, and we appreciate you guys for being the amazing people that you are. So thank you so much. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure that you aren't like the person who unsubscribed to us. I don't know who it was, but if you are part of or you're the one person who brought us down from 592 to 591, shame on you. Get us back to 592. Get us to fucking 600, please.
Shame.
Please. Because we want to hit 600 subs already. But Brad, before we can go ahead and get into, before we can get out of here, sorry. Send them out, Brad. Fuck, dude. I'm done, man.
All right, Ro. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Stacey for joining us in chat. Thank you to the listeners out there, Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I'm just going to predict Ted Season 2, Raul's Top 5. Young Yoda out.
That is crazy.